Let us discuss today's current affairs. Telangana launches India's first state-led incubator for women entrepreneurs. Particularly to support women, Telangana launches India's first state-led women incubator. Without America, 11 countries have signed TPP Trade Pact, Comprehensive and Progressive Trans-Pacific Partnership, CPTPP, in Chile. Rajasthan passes a bill to award death penalty for those. Rajasthan state government passes a bill to award death penalty for those who rape girls under 12 years of age. New species of butterfly, Eucyclodes, EUCYCLODS, Eucyclodes garicima, GARISSIMA, Eucyclodes garicima, new species of butterfly discovered in Papikondalu National Park, Andhra Pradesh. New species of butterfly, Eucyclodes garicima, EUCYCLODS space GARISSIMA, has been found in Papikondalu National Park. An Era of Darkness, the British Empire in India. An Era of Darkness, the British Empire in India is a book written by Shashi Tharoor. It's a book written by Shashi Tharoor. Kinjal missile, KINZHAL, KINZHAL, Kinjal missile. Russia successfully launched its Kinjal hypersonic missile. Russia recently successfully launched its Kinjal hypersonic missile. French President Emmanuel Macron is in 4-day visit to India. India and France have signed 14 pacts. India and France have signed 14 pacts on various security, defense, nuclear energy and other issues. So welcoming you that French President now is in India and we have signed 14 pacts on various issues. In a major expansion of our strategic ties, India and France inked various pacts on defense, security, protection of classified information, besides resolving to deepen the cooperation in Indo-Pacific region and step up joint efforts to combat terrorism. As you all know, French society, which is called an open society, which is called a free society, in the recent past from last 3 years have seen terror attacks. So India and France also agreed to collaborate in combating terrorism. Coming to very important exercise, Milan, MILES 18, MILES 18, first ever multi-nation naval exercise at sea held in Andaman Sea. MILES 18, first ever multi-nation naval exercise at sea held in Andaman. The 3-day exercise was conducted as a part of 10th edition of Milan 2018. The 3-day exercise has been conducted as a part of 10th edition of Milan 2018. 11 naval ships of 8 countries. 11 naval ships of 8 countries. Australia, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Malaysia, Myanmar, Singapore, Sri Lanka and Thailand have participated in Milan. Coming to today's newspaper, there are various current affairs today if you can observe. The first thing is India commits 1.4 billion for solar energy worldwide. India commits 1.4 billion for solar energy worldwide. As you all know, in 2015 in Paris, our Prime Minister Modi have ambitiously announced for International Solar Alliance, where the countries which are located in the tropical regions between Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn can harness their solar energy so that they can easily meet their renewable energy targets. And coming to this move, India, this is a bold step which in many occasions we cannot find this. $1.4 billion aid for solar energy projects. It's a very important move that India is showing its impeccable track record towards harnessing renewable energy, and we have to appreciate this. And this is the most important move by India. International Solar Alliance headquarters are located at NICE, National Institute of Solar Energy, in Gurgaon, India. The first international headquarters which are located in India is International Solar Alliance headquarters in Gurugram, India. And Xi Jinping, the Chinese premier, is all set to become lifetime premier to China. Till date, there was a limitation that the Chinese president can have only 2 terms. Now amendments were in the progress, were in the offing. Now the Chinese president is going to have a lifetime presidentship if he wanted to continue, and if the party is ready to accept him. It's a very good move for China. Let us see how Xi Jinping is going to change the fate of China, whether he is going to lead China as a #1 power by 2049. That we have to wait and see. Coming to today's articles, coming to today's editorial page, the editorial is about Supreme Court decision on Hadia case. Supreme Court restored her marriage. Last year, Kerala High Court said, approved Hadia's father's argument that she was indoctrinated and brainwashed, and her marriage has happened in suspicious circumstances, and it amounts to some jihad marriage. And finally, Supreme Court restored her marriage, and here comes personal choices of adult women in India today. In many cases, adult women, even though they have reached a marriageable age and they have reached a certain point, here in the case, Hadia's age is 25 years, but still her father considered that her marriage is a void marriage, but Supreme Court restored, and Hadia's evidence, and Hadia needs to prove many things to fight this battle. But this is a welcoming move that right to personal choices of adult individuals should be given a fair opportunity in the modern world. Coming to the next article, under a humane constitution. Under a humane constitution. This article is related to recent passive euthanasia judgment. This is Common Cause. Common Cause and NGO have filed a litigation, a petition for whether passive euthanasia is allowed or not. In this case, the Supreme Court said passive euthanasia can be allowed. And in 2011, we have a case called Aruna Ramachandra Shanbag. In 2011, we have a case called Aruna Ramachandra Shanbag. There, a woman was in clinically dead condition for 42 years. 42 years back, she was sexually assaulted by a ward boy in a hospital, and she was almost in the clinically dead condition, and the hospital nurses have taken care of her. Finally, unable to see her agony, her friend Pinky Irani filed a petition for passive euthanasia. But in that case, 2 judges though approved the need for passive euthanasia, they have not allowed passive euthanasia in the Indian circumstances. Passive euthanasia means withdrawing or taking away medical support or life supporting system for a terminally ill patient or clinically dead patient. This is called passive euthanasia. And quality of life is equally important than a prolonged life. Life with lot of agony and without agony, actually it makes a lot of difference. Quality of life, how you are going to lead your life, the qualitative part of your life is very important. So the judgment in the Common Cause case, in which Supreme Court allowed passive euthanasia, opened new vistas in the constitutional law in Article 21. Article 21 speaks about personal liberty. In the last year we have Puttaswamy judgment where right to privacy is a part of personal liberty, and right to choose to die in the clinically dead conditions, where a person can give an advance directive when he is medically fit, or he can make a living will when he is medically fit, to choose to die when he was terminally ill. It's a very good move. It is giving a competence to the man when he was mentally competent to decide what he wants in life when he was terminally ill. These are all welcoming moves where Supreme Court accepted the human choice as a first and primost priority, and our constitutional law, Article 21 is becoming, the expansion and dynamism is becoming more humane rather than just a letter. We are understanding the spirit of the law. This is one of the important moves which will help to us to have more and more rights under Article 21 personal liberty. Coming to the next article, we have saving Ghouta. Ghouta is a place in Syria and it was occupied by militants. Recently there was a agreement between UN representatives and militant groups to an extent to demilitate. Some militants wanted to withdraw, and the agreement goes on that some militants, if they withdraw from Ghouta, at least some peace can be restored in Ghouta. It is also a welcoming move, but temporary solution for a long-standing problem will not yield any results. What we need is a permanent solution. Coming to the other thing, a breakthrough and a gamble. North Korea orally sent a message to the South Korea and America that it is going to have talks with the Trump. In May, presumably we can see the talks between the America and North Korea. Let us hope that peace will prevail in the world. And the last and most important article today is special category status for the state of Andhra Pradesh. As you all know, BJP, the National Party, and TDP in the Andhra Pradesh are at loggerheads with respect to special category status. As it was told in AP Reorganization Act in 2014, AP should be given a special category status. But the Finance Minister Arun Jaitley told that it is difficult to give special category status, as 14th Finance Commission asked to scrap out giving special category status. In fact, the centre have promised that it will give monetary equivalent to special category status, but the TDP is demanding special category status, as TDP is claiming that the BJP have promised while the State Reorganization Act was passed in 2014. Apart from that, there are 2-3 important things here. Already 11 states in India have special category status. In special category status states, 90% of the central sponsored schemes funding will come from the center, whereas in normal states, only 60% of the funds will come. And in the special category states, generally central support will be more, and generally special category status will be given when the border have international boundary, when the state have lot of tribal population, when the financials of the state are economically unviable, or when the state is completely in the underdeveloped situation. In only certain criteria, special category status is given. The other supports special category status, but giving special category status to Andhra Pradesh might open a Pandora's box. Anyhow, the state reorganization itself opened a hornet's nest. These are the important current affairs today. Thank you very much.